Did you know animated videos can boost viewer retention by up to 15% compared to regular talking head videos? That's a pretty solid edge, whether you're marketing a product, teaching a concept, or just trying to get your content noticed. But here's the catch. There are so many animation tools out there, it's hard to know where to start. So in today's video, I'm putting two popular platforms head-to-head, InstaDoodle and Create Studio. And trust me, you'll want to stick around because these two are very different, and the right one for you depends on what you're trying to create. In this video, we're diving into the features, ease of use, pricing, and overall vibe of InstaDoodle and Create Studio. By the end, you'll know exactly which one fits your workflow and goals. Choosing an animation tool can feel overwhelming. You've probably asked yourself, which one is the easiest to learn? Which tool offers the features I actually need? And how much will it cost? Maybe you've spent hours fiddling with complicated software, only to end up with a video that looks amateurish. Trust me, I've been there. When I started making explainer videos, I needed something intuitive, affordable, and powerful. That's why I tested both InstaDoodle and Create Studio extensively to find out which one truly stands out. I've been using Create Studio for over 3 years and recently added InstaDoodle to my toolkit to experiment with faster doodle video workflows. Let's start with a quick intro to both platforms. InstaDoodle is all about whiteboard-style doodle animations, those sketchy, hand-drawn videos that feel fun and engaging. Create Studio, on the other hand, is more like a full animation playground. It handles 2D, 3D, character animations, and scene building. If InstaDoodle is a doodle expert, Create Studio is a creative powerhouse. Now let's look at both these tools side by side. I am going to log into both these software. InstaDoodle's interface is incredibly simple. It's 100% cloud-based, so there's no bulky software to download. As soon as you log in, you can start a new project by clicking on the plus button. If you have the AI Wizard add-on, you can create entire doodle videos with a simple prompt. I've covered this feature in a couple of my earlier InstaDoodle videos. I'll drop the links in the description for you. Now, with this AI Wizard, when you input a simple text prompt, it generates a script, chooses doodle images to match your words, and even creates a voiceover narration, assembling it all into an animated video for you. Honestly, with the AI Wizard, you can have a full whiteboard video ready in under 10 minutes, and even if you're just using the basic editor, InstaDoodle makes the whole doodle video creation process super beginner-friendly. Alright, now let's log into Create Studio. Unlike InstaDoodle, this one's a desktop app, and it comes packed with a more advanced timeline editor that lets you work with drag-and-drop assets, keyframe animations, and multiple layers for full control. If you've used video editing software before, you'll feel right at home. For beginners, there's a slight learning curve, but once you get the hang of the timeline and asset library, you can create polished 2D and 3D animation videos with Create Studio. By the way, you can also create doodle animation videos inside Create Studio, which brings us to animations and video styles. InstaDoodle focuses on whiteboard doodle animations. Think hand-drawn sketches appearing in real time. It includes over 1,000 pre-made characters and props, plus the Doodle AI image generator, which lets you generate custom doodles for any concept. If the library's 1,000+ images don't have that very specific graphic you need, you can use this image generator to generate a very specific image. InstaDoodle also has an inbuilt template library, which you can customize to build your own Doodle videos. Create Studio excels in versatility. It supports 2D and 3D character animation, complete with automatic lip syncing if you import a voiceover. The lip syncing isn't quite on the same level as advanced tools like Hedra, as we've seen in past videos, but it still gets the job done. There's a huge library of ready-made scene packs to choose from, everything from trendy social media setups to fun holiday themes. And if you want to get creative, you can tweak pretty much everything, from what your characters wear to how the camera moves. The latest version of Create Studio now comes packed with AI video tools. You've got an AI Shorts builder, an explainer video builder, and even a sales video builder, all powered by AI. Plus, there's a whole AI toolkit built in. That includes a text-to-image generator, an AI voice creator, background remover, text remover, great for lifting text off images, an image upscaler, and even a tool to remove unwanted objects from your visuals. We also have access to hundreds of templates inside Create Studio, which we can customize and use. That brings us to customization and flexibility. With InstaDoodle, customization is straightforward. You can change hand styles, adjust drawing speed, and sketch colors and thickness. You can also upload voiceovers and import music files. There is also an AI text-to-speech option available with an upgrade. Just keep in mind, InstaDoodle is built specifically for Doodle-style whiteboard animations. So if you're looking to create something like 2D or 3D character animations, it might feel a bit limited. Now, when it comes to flexibility, Create Studio is on a whole different level. Want your character to wave and then jump into another action? Totally doable. One of the coolest things in Create Studio is the Character Creator. You can build a custom character from scratch and make it your own. Alright, let's take a quick look at how easy it is to make videos in both tools, starting with InstaDoodle. There are two ways to begin: manual mode and AI wizard mode, which we've already talked about. This time, let's go with manual mode. You can either pick a ready-made template or start fresh with a blank canvas. The big area in the middle is where you'll do all your creative work. On the left, you've got a handy sidebar with all the tools you'll need. Want to add a character or a prop? Just drag and drop it right onto the canvas. You'll find all the customization options on the panel to the right. InstaDoodle also lets you upload voiceovers for each slide. There's a cool feature called Sync Slide with Voice that automatically matches the drawing speed of all your elements to the length of your voiceover. Pretty handy. When your video's done, you can export it in either 720p or 1080p if you're a standard user. If you want higher resolution like 2K or 4K, you'll need to upgrade to the Pro version. Now let's take a quick look at how video creation works in Create Studio. If you want a deep dive, I've linked some detailed review videos in the description. There are a few ways to get started. You can jump in with one of the built-in templates for a quick launch, or use the AI builders to whip up a video campaign in just minutes. That said, the most common way people use Create Studio is by starting from scratch. Choosing the Start from Scratch option gives you a blank canvas so you can design everything your way. Getting started is super simple. Just drag and drop whatever you need onto the canvas. You've got a wide range of assets to work with: scenes, backgrounds, 2D and 3D characters, emojis, icons, animated text, you name it. To add an element, just download it by clicking this icon, then drag and drop it onto the canvas. You can continue adding different elements this way to build your animated video from scratch. And here's the best part. The asset library keeps growing. New characters, props, and templates are added regularly, so you'll always have fresh options to play with. To access all the assets inside Create Studio, you will need to upgrade to All Access Pass, which brings us to the pricing and value for money. InstaDoodle has a pretty appealing price point, especially if you're on a budget. It's a one-time payment, just $37 for lifetime access to the standard version. Hard to beat that kind of value. If you want more features later, there's a Pro upgrade available for a one-time $97. That gives you access to over 3,000 premium Doodle elements, advanced tools like AI-powered scene creation, the ability to generate 4 image variations at once, and a few other handy extras. With the $37 standard plan, you'll also get 150 AI credits added to your account. Just a heads up, these credits are only used when you're generating new AI content. If you're using images or elements from the built-in library, that won't cost you any credits. And if you find yourself creating a lot, InstaDoodle does offer optional credit top-ups and subscriptions to keep you going. There's also another upgrade available called InstaDoodle Color Splash for $67, which adds some extra flair to your animations if you want to take things up a notch. With the Color Splash upgrade, you can use AI to create color doodles, design fully colored backgrounds, and unlock 1,000 plus extra colorful elements and characters in the library. Now let's talk about Create Studio. It also offers a lifetime deal. You can get the standard version for a one-time payment of $67. That gives you lifetime access to the tool along with all future updates, plus unlimited use of the standard features. That said, the newer version of Create Studio has introduced a bunch of AI-powered tools, and those work on a credit-based system. As far as I can tell, the standard version doesn't include any AI credits out of the box, so you'll need to buy those separately if you want to tap into the AI features. If you want everything, full access to all assets and AI tools, you'll need to go for the All Access Pass, which comes at an extra cost. That includes 1,500 AI credits each month, and if you need more, you could buy extra credits from the store. So, which tool is the better deal? Here's my take. If your main goal is to create Doodle-style animation videos and nothing beyond that, then InstaDoodle is the way to go. It's built specifically for that purpose, and it does the job really well. With a couple of the upgrades we talked about, you can even create AI-powered whiteboard videos that look polished and professional in just a few minutes. But if you're after more variety, like 2D and 3D character animations with a ton of customization, then Create Studio is hands down the better option. Whether you're working on a short animated series, a slick promo video, or just want more creative freedom, it's got the tools to pull it off. We once used it to build a 3D character walkthrough, and honestly, the result felt like a mini Pixar scene. Oh, and just so you know, Create Studio can make doodle videos too. They might not be quite as refined as what you'd get with InstaDoodle, but they still get the message across and look great for most use cases. Alright, let's quickly touch on a few drawbacks. One of the main limitations of InstaDoodle is that it's only designed for doodle videos. It does that really well, but if you ever need something beyond whiteboard animations, you'll hit a wall. Also, a few users have mentioned feeling a bit overwhelmed by the number of upgrade options. While it's nice to have choices, it can feel like a lot to sort through. As for Create Studio, the main thing to keep in mind is that it has a bit of a learning curve. It's not overly complicated, but since it's packed with features, you'll need to spend some time getting familiar with everything to really make the most of it. So here's my final verdict. If you're looking for an all-in-one tool that can handle a wide range of animation styles, 2D, 3D, explainer videos, promos, and more, then Create Studio is the better choice. But if you're focused purely on creating high-quality doodle animations quickly and easily, InstaDoodle is a great pick. Like I mentioned at the start of this video, I use both tools and really appreciate what each one brings to the table. Now it's up to you to decide which fits your needs best. I'll drop the links to both tools in the description below. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.